I graduated from MIT, went to graduate school for a couple of years at Penn. I taught at a boys' school in Connecticut that some of the people in New York may know, Choate, a snotty boys' school where John Kennedy had gone to school. I taught there for about 2 years. I came in the middle of a year, so it was like a year and a half or something like that. And it was so comfortable, I felt I could spend the rest of my life there. And I even had dreams that I would see a plaque on the wall sometime in the future, you know, George Churinoff, born 1945, died, blah, 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 never spread his wings, as though I would spend all my time there because it was so comfortable. So I thought, wow, that was kind of a wake-up call. So I found a job teaching in Beirut, Lebanon at the American Community School there. And I was there for the 2-year contract and felt I had headed up to here maybe with teaching wealthy kids. And I decided to go to study yoga, Hatha yoga in India in the summer of '74, after I finished the school year was over. I traveled overland, heard about a meditation course taught by Tibetan Lamas at Kopan when I was in Afghanistan by 2 different people. And I headed off to that, and that seemed to be what I was looking for. In fact, I never did at that point, I didn't do the yoga course in India. I didn't go to Goa as I had thought at that time. I did both of those things later, many decades later. But I took the 7th course at Kopan in November '74, and we continued to do the first Lanrim meditation at Kopan that Lama Yeshe had organized at that time. I think there were about 100 of us who had stayed after the course. And decided, and that lasted for about 2 months, I think, or 2.5 months, and we had to leave because the king of Nepal was being crowned. We went to India, to Dharamsala, and a good group of us stayed at Tushita in McLeodganj, and we studied there at the Library of Tibetan Works and Archives, had a chance to receive teachings from Geshe Rapton and Ling Rinpoche, Trijang Rinpoche, and that was a very exciting time. Went back to Kopan and did consecutive courses. Did that next course at Kopan after doing a 3-month Vajrasattva retreat. I think it was 6 days short, 84 days or something I had to finish. And then at the end of that second course at Kopan, decided I thought I'd like to become a monk. And I went to see Lama Zopa Rinpoche and asked him what he thought. And he said, for you, it would be very good. I think he had made divinations about all the people that had continued after the last course, as though it might not fit everyone. And so we took the intermediate ordination called Barma Rapchung, either December '75 or spring of '76, and then, or just after Christmas of '76. And then the novice ordination that perhaps April in Dharamsala with Khyentse Trijang Rinpoche, the junior tutor of the Dalai Lama. And then the subsequent year, Gelong ordination with Khyentse Ling Rinpoche, the senior tutor. And of course, amongst the ordaining lamas, it was like a galaxy. There was even Serkon Senchab Rinpoche was one of the ordaining lamas.